In the 1930s, the town of Brattleboro was a bustling little New England town alongside the mighty Connecticut River. The river and its accompanying rails and roads made the town both accessible and remote, a quality that still serves Brattleboro well. Downtown Brattleboro's Latchis Theatre opened its doors in 1938, designed and built by the four sons of a Greek immigrant, Demetrius Latchis. He had come to the United States earlier in the century, built a thriving business of hotels and movie theaters in the Connecticut Valley. And as a memorial, his four sons took a block of downtown Brattleboro, essentially, and created a building unique, fascinating. Art Deco facade, terrazzo floors, a fabulous movie palace in the main auditorium. And their vision was to create a town within a town. Retail, eateries, a hotel, and a theater. During that first year of 1938, The Wizard of Oz came to Brattleboro, and quickly thereafter, in 1939, Hollywood put out Casablanca, Gone with the Wind, fabulous years of movie making, and great years of movie watching here in the main auditorium, which, to our great pleasure, we still are able to enjoy.
First of all, the Latchis wouldn't be in the position where it is today without the community support.
I think that the Latchis Hotel and Theater is an integral part of the whole feel and ambiance of the town of Brattleboro, and without it, it would be a major loss.
The Latchis definitely is an important part of it. It has all the movies and the other live programs that are there, and just seeing the people pour out of the theater and then just turn around the corner and go into restaurants and other places. It's just nice to see.
It's old and makes me feel like I am a fancy woman from a long time ago.
And it's got those stars on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. Like the astrological stuff.
There were a group of people in town that saw it as an opportunity to create this nonprofit organization, the Brattleboro Arts Initiative, to address the Latchis Theater and the purchase. We certainly didn't want it to go into the hands of, say, a developer and have this lovely Art Deco hotel and Art Deco theater turned into condominiums, or even have it torn down and something else put in its place.
The thing I really appreciate most about the Latchis is the architecture. I have to say, of course, I go to the movies there. The Vermont Jazz Center puts on performances there, and I've gone during the literary festival. I've heard Donald Hall read, and it's fantastic to be in that environment, but I get a sort of thrill every time I walk through those doors, no matter what I'm going there to see.
I think it's essential. I think to have a theater that large in town is part of what makes a town viable for large performances. We don't have anything in town that's that big currently that I'm aware of. So I think it's critical.
The feel of it is so nice, as opposed to a more sterile theater environment. So to go to a movie even, it's much nicer to walk into the historic building and to take in that ambiance.
There were numerous charrettes held. There were numerous citizen meetings that were held to get the community input to be sure that this is how we should move forward and how the Arts Initiative would move forward.
Actually, I think it's very important that you have a downtown, theatrical venue and cinema. In this day and age where everybody's to drive everywhere to get everything, the fact that people can, participate in that and just enjoy it in a place like the Latchis, which is, the main theater is a wonderfully sort of iconic place.
Well, I believe in the Latchis unequivocally as a cultural component of the community, also as a very important piece of the commerce of the community.
We kind of have a unique situation where everything's under one roof. You can come in on the Amtrak train or take a bus in here and go to or park in the transportation center, rent a room at the Latchis Hotel, and there's fine food and dining right there, and there's entertainment, and it's all under one roof. And it's that's just the Latchis. Then we have the whole town of Brattleboro.
Without the enthusiastic support of all those who love this building, community members in Brattleboro, our faithful partners and allies, including the Preservation Trust of Vermont, the Latchis, as it has existed over the past 70 years, might not be here today. But it is. And the Brattleboro Arts Initiative purchased the building in 2003. And since that time, we've been lucky to have the funds to improve the building in ways that may not be immediately obvious. But we've taken time to rebuild and enhance the infrastructure of the building, its systems, its plumbing and electric, structural systems, the roof. These are all extremely important for the ongoing life of the building in the years ahead. But of course, a building as big as the Latchis needs a big vision, and our vision is a multi-step, multi-year vision. And we are now on the threshold of the next step. The Arts Initiative's current campaign for community, culture, and commerce has 3 goals in mind. New opportunities to present the arts by completing Latchis 4 and making the main stage more available for Live at the Latchis programming. Second, a more vibrant downtown streetscape, an upgraded and restored marquee, exterior lighting, and facade improvement around the hotel entrance. And third, sustaining our robust business model by creating a debt-free Latchis, which means paying down purchase loans that we took in 2003. BAI is proud to serve as the current-day steward of the Latchis. Our mission over the past several years and into the future is to keep the memories alive while preserving and enhancing the unique place of Latchis in the Brattleboro community.
Although this is a vision, the vision for the restoring of the theater might be a 10 to 20-year project. Yes, the community would have to be behind us and want this. And from everything that the board has been hearing, what I've been hearing is that the community is very interested in having it restored.